To this intro video to Mapsites. Mapsites is quite a lot. It can be family Mapsites, it can be treasure hunts on Mapsites, it can be event Mapsites, it could be member Mapsites for churches and other communities. It can be little shop Mapsites, business Mapsites, nature Mapsites, school class Mapsites. Mapsites can be used for a lot of things. But let's focus here and get to the fun part, because that's about treasure hunt. But the first thing is to click on a button on your phone that we call the Mapsite Gateway, where it gives you a list of different map sites that you have access to. Some map sites are public and some are private. You can see the top one here is an educational map site. We have a Little Denmark private map site. We have a Little Shops map site. And if you click on it, you will go into that. We also have a family map site, which is also private. So the next thing we want to do here, I want to show you the menu here, and we want to make a treasure hunt and demonstrate a treasure hunt on the Little Denmark private map site. But what we have here is, first of all, a menu that you can see. You will not be able to see all this, that's because I'm a member, but you can see the members, who are members of that map site, and we can go in and we can also see hunts. And just for preparing right now, I will clear so that we get a completely new user who have never been on the map site before, and then we demonstrate how we get one on. So we go into the menu and then we say invite by email. This is something everybody can do to the map sites they have access to. But we can also go in on a hunt and we can create, and here I've created a test hunt, a private, there's a public hunt, there's always a public hunt on a map site, but a test hunt is a private treasure hunt. So if I click on the little email icon, I can write the name of someone and the email, and then of course I click send, and then an email will be sent to the I sent the invite, and you can see it is sending the invite. And now I can close this and move this screen and pretend I go to the phone of somebody else who opened his email, has received a you are invited to Test Hunt X, and here it says Olav Lange Hansen has invited you to join the treasure hunt Test Hunt X on the map site Little Denmark Private. Confirm and join, and now it opens the map site. So this is the real map site. It also says registration is confirmed. You are now logged in, but to complete it, you have to create your own password. So you type a password you can choose. Notice you can actually also choose your language. But the step here is to create a password, and then you click register, and now you are registered and you're ready to go treasure hunting. Okay, so we're here, and the first thing I want to do is to close the banner. Behind that hides the where I can set satellite on. I cannot do that if I'm too close. And up here I have the still start little scanning. That is where you start the treasure hunt. So when I click that, it will try to find out where am I, and of course you have to give it permission to do that. And there you see I have a circle, and that's where I scan for treasures. And wow, I already found a treasure. So I get an alert about it. That is of course because I put on these tests so I could show the treasures in the circle immediately. Otherwise you would just walk in the circle and you would make a line and then you would find a treasure. So I opened this one and here I found a little and I collected some energy. A little is not a real treasure. That is just a pin, and it can be an image, it can be figures, it can be storytelling. But you find it, you collect energy, and then you can move on and look at the next one. And here it found another one that looks a little bit different. This is a treasure. And it's in a public treasure hunt, and there's no limit on how many treasures you can find. So this could have been a treasure that somebody, a kind person, had just saved out in a forest and shown. And when you click Open Treasure, you get the clues. So here would typically be a photo of a hollow tree or somewhere with some clues, maybe difficult clues, but then you can mark I found this treasure, and you can even add a photo of it and yourself, and you can add comments. There can be more than one photo on a treasure pin, so we'll get back to how do you create treasure pins in another video, not in this one. But as you can see, you can also make a link to, for example, a YouTube video where you have put clues in a video. So there's a lot of possibilities. But we will click the third one, and this is the children's test hunt X, where we put out, let's just imagine we put out 10 treasures, 10 kids, and we put on they can only open one each. So now this kid open this treasure. There will be some clues, and do they find it? Oh yes, I found it. They can click that. And then it will be marked found. They can also click need help. That's a function that we are implementing parent overview, so they can follow their kids. So this can be at a party and then the kids are playing, but they can sit on the phone and then they can get an alert if they need help out to find a treasure. Okay, now this kid found one treasure in this private treasure hunt, but finds another. But now they have already opened one of one. They could not get more than one each, because then some kids would not get a treasure. They collect the energy though, but they cannot open the clue for this one, so it will be very difficult to find it. But they can help their friends, and they can see that they have discovered 4, they have collected 20 energy, and they have found 2 treasures. So that is their overview there. This is treasure hunt as it works. It's difficult to portray here. You really need to try it, but it's a very good entertainment on a family, for a family or kids, or for an event with kids, and to attract kids to come to an event. Have a good day, night, or evening, and see you soon again.